Hi there, it's Ray from Ray's Turquoise Turtle. I'm going to pour a couple of these Lotus molds today. I'm going to try and get pastel-y colors again. You can see I have two different molds. I'm just getting my gloves on. I have the open flower, and then I have the closed up version. These can work as candle holders, or these ones could almost be like ring dishes. But I got the 2-pack of molds from Amazon. They are, they're great. I've already poured them twice, as you can see. This one doesn't seem to be staining. This one, the purple inks I used last time to do this one, left it like this, but it shouldn't be a problem going forward, so we'll see. But I'm gonna, like I said, do pastels, so I'm gonna use the Let's Resin light yellow and yellow, and the light purple and violets. Also Let's Resin. And I'm gonna use a little bit of this Alexandra glitter from Love All Bling, and a little bit of this Amelia glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and mix a little bit of the glitter in first. I know it's a shaker, but I'm just going to pour a little bit. I don't want a ton. I just want a little bit of sparkle. So this will take me about 6 ounces between both molds. 6 ounces, almost exactly, actually. I poured these with 6 ounces, and I do have a little bit of a lip on the back. I'm actually going to go ahead and probably fill those with a little bit of the extra resin I have mixed up today. But I'm going to start by mixing the glitter. I'm going to do about an ounce, give or take, in each of those. I like to use these like half-sized stir sticks when I'm doing the little medicine cups. It's less wasteful, and they don't tend to tip the cup over like sometimes the other sticks do. So and I think I'm going to do purple on this side again and yellow on that side again. So I'm going to do this first. I'm just going to put a little bit of the glitter on the back, and I might work them side by side, and I might grab a white ink. I haven't decided yet. So I'm not going to mix the ink in with the resin. I'm just going to drip it into the mold. And then pour over it in layers. This one's not open yet. These inks come sealed, and you have to poke a hole in the tip to open. You have to either cut the tip or poke a hole. I prefer to poke a little hole in the tip, then cut it, because I do like to try and keep it as small an opening as I can. So then I'm just going to go ahead and pour a little bit on. I actually really like the design of these molds. I find them very easy to work with. And do a little glitter on that little drop. And a little glitter on that little drop. And some more ink. Ink. And I'm going to go in with the clear. Got a little heavy-handed there. Because this one got that little bit of staining, it's a little bit harder to see where I'm at in the side now. But as it comes up a bit, I can see it some. So, and I can actually see down in the opening enough that I should be okay. And all of this glitter might float to what is the bottom of the mold, which will be the top of the mold when I'm done, but that's okay. I'm just layering as I go. No rhyme or reason, it'll be what it'll be. See, now I can see it. And this one's closing in on full, and so is this one. So, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest of the glitter in the yellow one. Just because it is getting so close to the top. Which will be the bottom. I'm going to do the same with the purple because I am closing in on done on this one as well. Okay. And I'm going to go with a little more ink. And I'm going to fill it the rest of the way. These ones are a little harder to see at the top because they don't have an actual lip. They just kind of flatten out. So they are a little more difficult to see when you are full, which is why I do have to top off the rest of these. You can see there's still room in this one. So I'm going to give it a little more ink. And then go for the fill. There we go. Now that is definitely to the top. So I'm going to close up my inks quick and set them aside. This one might have actually gone a little bit over on this one now. Trying to avoid what I did with the others. I have to get some more yellow inks ordered. I am out of pretty much all of my yellow, so Just grabbing a baby wipe so I can wipe that off real quick. I just want to wipe this down a little bit so the finished pieces don't stick. Because, like I said, I do want to fill the backs of these. So they're not going to get a ton. I'm just going to kind of drizzle some in, and hopefully it'll level itself out. And I didn't want to do that. That's what I was hoping to avoid. But I do know this one was especially thin on the bottom when I unmolded it. But just a basic top coat, really. Make sure it spreads out evenly. Try not to push it too far over the side. And hopefully that won't run everywhere. This one I just want a super thin coat. I don't really want much on this one. Maybe a tiny bit more than that. And let me look at this last one. See this last one? You can see the dip. No, it's not going to fit on the tray. But just spread it in. If you get some down the side where you didn't want it, wipe it back off while it's wet. Don't let it dry like that. And that'll be it for those. I will let them sit until they are cured enough, and then I will come pop them out of the mold. Okay, it is time to get these out of the molds. So, let's see if I can do that. This one's usually a little easier. There we go. Put my mold back the right way. Super cute pastel yellow. Again, this could be a ring dish, or you can put a tea light in it. I will probably get some battery operated tea lights for them before they go to retail. And these ones now have a much better base to sit on. I personally wouldn't recommend putting a real candle in these. That's me. Some people do. Personally, I would stick to battery operated. This one's usually a little harder to get out, so I'm going to loosen it up all the way around. I love the pastel look to these too. And there it is. And the bottoms of these do seem a little soft on, especially this mold, like it's thin. So I will probably clear coat the bottom of this one like I did these, just to thicken that base up a little bit. These ones seem to have a thicker base, but this I can feel a little bit of flex in. So, but I love it. I like the way the glitter sat all the way through them, the way I did this. I'm pretty pleased with them. So that is my Lotus mold. I will get the link to these on Amazon posted down below, and I will link to the glitters company that I used, and I will link the alcohol inks that I used for these two. But that's it. Thank you.